time for our pet health segment this week. And this morning, we wanted to raise the question, do you know how old your dog really is?
It's actually an interesting question, believe it or not. Many people have misconceptions when it comes to the age of their senior pets. And joining us live with some myth-busting tips is veterinarian Dr. Thomas Mackowiak with Wellhaven Pet Health. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. In fact, it was just Emma and I yesterday trying to do the math on, wait, what are dog years again? What are these? Are those real? Do we have an exact science of exactly what dog years are?
Good morning, guys. This rule of thumb of 7 years versus 1 year, right, is not really that accurate. It really depends what breed your dog is. The bigger the dog, the faster the age. Smaller dogs get much older. But the rule of thumb is a 10-year-old dog, depending on the breed, would be anywhere to, like 56 to 78 years in human years. If you have a kitty, that's a bit easier. A 10-year-old kitty is about 63 years, right? You see like 15-year-old Chihuahuas, but you won't see a 15 or 18-year-old Great Dane or Mastiff, unfortunately. They just age differently.
Yeah, and so I guess an easier way to maybe understand it is just understanding that our pets age much faster than us. It's not necessarily on some sort of like equal plane, just at a much faster rate. So as your pets do get older, what are some signs that the years have been wearing on them?
I think one of the things that we can often relate to, right? I just turned 41, so sometimes my back creaks a little bit, and you see that with your dogs, right? Hey, suddenly my Labrador has a hard time running up and down the stairs, so doesn't want to jump up in my SUV anymore. Why is that? Is he being defiant? Does he have a problem? It's often a misconception. No, maybe he's uncomfortable, right? Maybe your dog is developing some arthritis, he's not as fast anymore, not as agile. So those are things that you definitely have to discuss with your veterinarian. Can we do something about it? Some alternative therapies, some pain medication, different exercise, things like that. But there are other things that we see commonly at the clinic. People are concerned about the pets not holding the urine as well anymore at night, or barking, trying to go outside, having little potty accidents in the house. And again, it's not being defiant. It could be as easy as a urinary tract infection, but it could be also a sign of incontinence, of diabetes, of kidney disease. So there's a lot of things that can cause these aging issues.
Well, what are some tips when it comes to caring for an aging pet? You obviously have to monitor those conditions you just mentioned. What else can you do?
Well, first of all, please take your pet at least once a year to the vet to have an exam done, to check the weight, to do some blood work, maybe some heart screening, some chest x-rays, just really an overall a wellness exam once a year, like we're supposed to do with ourselves, right? So you can really catch things early. If you see your kitty starting losing weight, having potty accidents, drinking a lot, could be a sign of thyroid disease, which needs to be addressed. And dogs do exactly the opposite. They start gaining weight, almost sluggish. Their thyroid does the opposite. It doesn't work correctly, and they just have different symptoms. Check for cancer. Definitely, if you have any questions, please go to a professional. Don't just Google it, or don't just Facebook it. Please try to find a professional who gives you the adequate information.
Yes, definitely maintaining that relationship with your pet doctors is as important as your human doctor as well. Dr. Thomas Mackowiak, thank you so much.
Thank you.